Africa is. Australia moved, Asia moved, America, North and South America moved, Russia and the other parts in England moved, but Africa was the central part. But God has always kept his eye on the African continent, because Africa is the central place where his will, his purpose, and his plan. And interestingly, if you do a study, the part where Israel is, or Mesopotamia is actually a part of Africa. That's the lie they won't want you to know. They don't want you to know the truth about what Africa is. So they make us believe that it's just, but anyway, conversation for another day. When Pangea happened, God actually tells us in the Bible that when the planets moved, a man was born whose name was Peleg in the Bible. That's the time when Pangea happened. It didn't happen 3 billion years ago, 14 billion years ago. All of that is another lie. It happened a couple of thousand years ago in biblical history. So God has kept his focus on the African continent. And when he says the first shall be last and the last shall be first, Africa has been considered to be the last. Yeah. But God is going to use Africa's value system, principle system, and everything that is here, the fear of God and the reverence of God, to become the point of touching the rest of the world. So God is going to shift the economic environment. God is going to raise up, he said to me, I'm going to raise up maverick leaders. Maverick leaders are leaders that will go against the status quo, that will go against the systems that exist, the systemic poverty, the systemic corruption, the systemic wickedness that exists, and they're going to become a prototype of a new type of leader that is going to redefine what's going to happen on the African continent. So God is going to use Africa. You are correctly positioned right now to influence the world. If you will hear the message in the books and what we're teaching in School of SHEM, you will position yourself, you'll position your church, you'll position those that follow you to be on the cutting edge of reshaping human history in the next 5, 10, 15 to 50 years.
Wow. Come on, man.